All right, Larry Krueger from the Pig and a Pickle Krug Show with a little 49er video. And big thanks to our friends at Jurin's Distributing Company for also partnering with the Krug Show. If you're looking for top quality cocktail mixes, garnishes, and kitchen essentials with the absolute lowest prices, Jurins.com is the place to go. Jurins has been a trusted name in the industry and has been serving Sacramento's finest restaurants, bars, and casinos for over 50 years and can now serve you. You can check out Jurin's website at Jurins.com and use that promo code Krug, K-R-U-E-G, at checkout. And, of course, always check out Pig and a Pickle. 2 locations, Emeryville and Corte Madera. They're open 7 days a week in both spots. Go say hi to Damon and Mary and tell them that Larry Krueger sent you. Well, very interesting article. We're 4 weeks into the NFL football season, and the 49ers are one of the unbeaten teams. Only 2 remaining unbeaten teams in the NFL. Niners coming off a dominating 35-16 win over the Cardinals. And Gordon McGuinness from Pro Football Focus compiled his 2023 first quarter All-Pro team for Pro Football Focus. And 4 Niners made the roster. Not coincidentally, they are the same names that lead their respective positions in overall Pro Football Focus grades. I think the Niners actually probably deserve more guys on this list. Now, one of them on the list, Pro Football Focus's first quarter All-Pro, Christian McCaffrey. Not a surprise. CMC has been monster for the Niners. He leads the NFL in carries with 80. He leads the NFL in rushing yards with 459. He leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns with 6. He's got 98 touches for 600 all-purpose yards and 7 total touchdowns through 4 games. And that also leads the league. So, he's a no-brainer. No NFL running back has more plays of 10 or more rushing yards than McCaffrey. McCaffrey has 14, and he's on pace for over 2,500 scrimmage yards this year. So, without a doubt, Christian McCaffrey belongs on any all-pro list you have. But he's not the only guy who deserves recognition. Brandon Aiyuk is the NFL's highest-graded offensive player. He has been fantastic. Brandon Aiyuk has been absolutely amazing. He's had a grade of 93.6. The 49er receiver is yet to drop a pass all season. That's right. They've thrown him 17 passes. He's caught 17 passes for 320 yards and 2 touchdowns. This is exactly what I expected from Aiyuk after watching him this summer. He literally caught every pass they threw to him this summer. I mean, it's not even an exaggeration. He was that good all summer long that he just kept catching ball after ball after ball after ball after ball. And he's guy's been a revelation. His pass catch radius has got to be the biggest ever. I mean, you can't throw an incompletion to him right now. So the fact that he's on an all-pro team is no doubt in my mind. Trent Williams is, been fantastic as well. He's the NFL's highest-graded offensive tackle. He boasts an overall grade of 88.8. His pass blocking grade of 88 ranks him second among all tackles. Only Tristan Wirfs of the Buccaneers has a higher mark, and he has been nearly perfect in pass protection all year. He's allowed only 3 hurries in 132 pass blocking snaps through the first month. He has been standout as a run defender as well. He's got an 84.8 Pro Football Focus run blocking grade. That's third best among all offensive tackles. He has been absolutely phenomenal. He belongs on the All-Pro list. All right, let's move on to Nick Bosa. Bosa, who didn't sign until right before the season began, and you could argue would have been rusty in the month of September, has been fantastic. His overall grade of 93.8 leads all NFL defenders. His 92.7 pass rushing grade is second only to Myles Garrett, who's having a major, incredible season with the Browns. He's been incredibly strong against the run and the pass so far this year. He's got 20 pressures, Bosa does, through 4 weeks. Ties him for 7th most among defenders. Half of those pressures have resulted in a quarterback knockdown, either via a sack or a hit. So he is impacting the game. Then you mix in the fact that every game he's played this year, the guy who's blocking him has drawn a holding penalty. And I would say Bosa is a no doubt all pro. Now, the Niners nearly had 5 representatives on the Pro Football Focus All Pro team because Mitch Wishnowsky has been fantastic as a punter. He's rarely punted, but when he has, he's been absolutely incredible. He's been pinning teams inside the 20 all year with regularity. But he was beat out by the former Niner, the ex-Niner, Bradley Pinion, who's now with the Atlanta Falcons, and Pinion's had a really good month. So you could have gone. The Niners could have had 5. Let's be honest, they could have had 6 or 7 because Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw have just been absolutely tackling machines. These guys last week combined for 20 total tackles and 16 solo each, or I should say 8 each. So 16 solo combined. 20 combined tackles for that duo last week, 16 combined solo tackles. So Bosa, no doubt. Aiyuk, no doubt. CMC, no doubt. Wishnowsky barely gets edged, but how do you not have Dre Greenlaw in there? He's been a tackling machine. How do you not have Fred Warner in there? He has been a tackling machine. Those two guys, Fred Warner is easily the best coverage linebacker in the game right now, and Greenlaw is a tone-setting hitter who just has been hyperactive, making plays at a breakneck pace. He's just been electric all year. So the 49ers are well represented, to say the least, in the Pro Football Focus, all-pro team. And what about Brock Purdy? I mean, I guess you could say that, all-pro is only one. So there's probably, but if it's not him, who's it been? Tua? Is it Mahomes? Is it Josh Allen? I mean, you could make an argument that Brock Purdy's been almost as good as any quarterback, that Christian McCaffrey's been almost as good or better than any running back, that Brandon Aiyuk has been as good as any receiver, that Trent Williams has been as good as any offensive tackle, that Nick Bosa has been as good as any defensive end, and that Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner have been as good as any inside linebacker or outside linebacker in the game. So, you look at that list and say, man, the Niners have 4 all-pros. They probably deserve 7 or at least 6. I'd love to see what linebackers got in there over Greenlaw and Warner. McCaffrey is undeniable. Trent Williams is kind of, the very top shelf offensive tackle. Aiyuk hasn't dropped a pass all year. How do you not have him? Bosa is the highest-rated Pro Football Focus defender, so he's got to be on that list. Though I think you could probably make an argument for Myles Garrett. But Greenlaw and Warner should be on that list, and they're not. So, if anything, the Niners look maybe a little underrepresented on the All-Pro team created by Pro Football Focus. All right, thanks to Pig and a Pickle for being the title sponsor of the Krug Show. And check out Jurens.com and use that promo code Krug at checkout for your discount. And thanks to all you guys for supporting the Krug Show on YouTube.